Hello and welcome to this video. Before we get into it, if you're interested in flags and geography based content, please check out some of my other videos where I do similar things to this. If you'd like to like and subscribe, that would be amazing. Today we are going to be attempting some fun flag based quizzes on Sporcle. I haven't done any of these before, so we can just see how it goes. Okay, so the first quiz we're going to be doing is this flags within flags quiz, and it's only a minute long, so let's just hop straight into it. Okay, so I think we have Netherlands. Is this square? This is quite really interesting actually. So obviously the main flag we have is Norway. We've got France, is this one with the red, well they're all red, white and blue, but yeah, and then Finland. Oh, this one's quite cool, but yeah, that's Thailand. Also sort of this symmetrical pattern here. And then we've got Monaco and Indonesia have the same flag, and then this one is the opposite of that, which is Poland. Oh, and that's the flags done. So yeah, that was quite a fun little quick one to start us off. Okay, so we're just heading on to the second quiz. This is called FlagFragments. So yeah, let's again just jump straight in. We've got 5 minutes. So I think this is, each of these is a fragment of a flag, which I think they're all flags of countries. So I think this one is Brazil, and then this is Australia. If you're confused between the difference between Australia and New Zealand has the red stars. That's the easiest way that I like to identify it. And then this looks like the maple leaf, which is the centerpiece on the Canadian flag. And this looks like the top of the Star of David, which is on the Israel flag. And this is the crescent, which is quite prevalent within Islamic countries. And we also have a star, which is also quite present. And I think this black and green, I think there's actually red up there. I think it's Libya, which is good. Now this flag's interesting. We have a bird, which is sort of says it's quite tropical, and it also says Libertad 15 de September. Sorry, I butchered that, but I think that's obviously to do with when they got liberty. And here I think we have a gun. Now I might be wrong, but I believe the only flag that has a gun is Mozambique, so we're going to give that a go. Oh, okay, we're wrong. Okay, we'll leave that one for now because that's actually quite interesting. This one we have a spear, which is quite clearly Kenya, and then here we have an eagle eating a snake on top of a cactus, and that is in the centerpiece of the Mexican flag. Here we have another sort of bird of prey foot, and it's sort of gripping onto this ball, and it's a very good one. I think it's I don't know why, but Bhutan is coming into my head. I think it's actually a dragon, but I'm not really sure. I don't know the history of that. And then this is, I think it's a temple, but I don't know. I've never actually really examined that flag, but I think it's Cambodia, with sort of the red and the blue. Here we have the tree, which is in the centerpiece of Lebanon, and here we've got one of my favourite African countries, I believe, which is Ghana. Again, it's got red at the top. Now, this looks like a very, very close-up of quite a famous and popular country, which is South Korea. Here we have it's sort of an emblem which is in the corner, and I believe it's in the corner of Slovenia. That one, which is, that's quite cool. And then, yes, here we have this lovely emblem. I think that's in Kyrgyzstan, which it is. Okay. This last row is pretty hard, actually, I think. I'm not sure about this one. I think this one is screaming Portugal to me, with sort of this arrow, so it sort of looks like their football kit. So I'm going to put Portugal in. Oh, and it's wrong. Okay. Okay, this is quite hard. This one is Liberia. Okay, it's not Liberia. Ah, this is okay. This is interesting. Yeah, these flags are hard. This one, okay. So this flag here is Croatia with a goat on it. So this is some sort of key. Okay, now I think this bird might actually be Grenada, which is not. Okay, so this is actually going quite hard. This is quite hard. Yeah, I'll probably kick myself when I see these. Okay, that's the USA. That was a bit tricky because it does look like Liberia, but that's the US. So yeah, I think I'm not so sure on these last few. If you are aware of what these are, then please let me know in the comments. But don't cheat. Comment it now. Yeah, I feel like I'm missing something with this key. I feel like it's quite clear. It's got a big cross. Maybe it's like Georgia. No. Okay. Well, I don't know. We're gonna find out now. Guatemala. Okay. That was quite clear with sort of the exotic bird. Yeah, and then we have Mongolia. Okay. Turkmenistan. Yeah, I thought it might be somewhere there. And then the Vatican City. Okay. That was a really good quiz, actually. I was expecting to get full marks on it, but actually it was quite challenging. So yeah, I enjoyed that. Okay, so the third quiz of today is this quiz called Flagpole Fakers. Now, I believe, just looking at this first slide, it's going to be identifying the correct flag out of sort of 4 flags. So 3 of them will be fake and 1 of them real. We're going to give it a go. I think it's going to require a lot of attention to detail. It's going to be some small things. Yeah, so let's kick it off. So this flag is the flag of China, and the essential question is how many stars are in the flag. Now we have 3, 4, 5, or 3 in a row. Now the 3 in a row is not right, definitely. I mean, the middle answer always seems the most appealing. I'm going to go for it. Let's see. Okay, that was right. Okay, so this is the flag of Colombia, and it's basically saying, is it equal, or is the bottom stripe the biggest, the middle stripe the biggest, or the top stripe the biggest? And I'm going to say that the top stripe is the biggest. D. Yeah. Okay, so with the flag of Denmark here, and it's saying, sort of, is the cross on the left or on the right, or is it double cross or not? We know it's not a double cross, so it's either going to be C or B, and I'm going to go with B. Yes, okay, that's good. Okay, so this is the flag of Saudi Arabia. Again, it's just the orientation of the sword and the writing. This is a really good one, actually. I'm leaning towards B. I think the sword, B or D. I think the writing's definitely above the sword. I'm going to go with B again. It was D. Okay, that's good. So this is the flag of Uganda, and it's basically the stripes and then the size of the crane in the middle. So I think the crane is this size, and I think it's these stripes. So I'm going to go D. Cool. Right, so we've got the flag of Cuba. What's the difference between these? The amount of stripes, and then the red stripes and the blue. Okay, so we know that. Am I getting confused? No, I think it's blue stripes and a red triangle. And then I think, how many stripes is it? I think it's A. We're gonna go for A. Cool. That was actually quite hard. So we have New Zealand, and as I mentioned previously, we know that New Zealand has red stars. They also have this sort of white outline. So I'm gonna go for B. Okay, this is interesting because this flag is the Ukraine flag. Oh, it says Indonesia here, which is helpful. We know that Indonesia is this red and white, so D. We haven't got much time. So we've got the Bhutan flag. It's not D, it's not C. And I think it's A. Okay. Right, we're looking at Somalia, which is C, one of my favourite flags actually. Okay, Lithuania doesn't have any of these little symbols, it's just number A, or letter A, which is good. Ghana we had earlier, again, 1 star, which is C. Here we have Bangladesh, it's basically saying where's the circle and how big is it. I think D looks most appealing, but it could also be A. I'm going to go for D, and it is, which is good. Bolivia, which is a great flag. I think it also sometimes has a little emblem in the middle, but we're going to go for B, because that's the one that it is. And here we are, North Macedonia. It's a great flag, I think it's definitely not A or D. I think it's probably C or B, and I think it is C. Here we have Spain. I think B is the correct answer, which it is. Here we have Panama. Oh, this is really going to be quite tricky. I'm really leaning towards C immediately, so I'm just going to put that, and it is. Here we have Switzerland. It also looks like Ed Sheeran albums, but we're going to go for A. And that's the end of the quiz. That was really good. I got 94%, 17 out of 18. The one I got wrong was Saudi Arabia, and we got the sword the wrong way around. But I think overall that was a really fun quiz. I quite enjoyed doing that one. Okay, so the fourth and final quiz of the day, we have a quiz named Given the flag of a single border country, can you pick the flag of its only neighbour? So that's what we're going to do. We only have 2 minutes and there's 13, so we're going to have to be quite quick. So this is the flag of Gambia, and that borders Senegal, which is here. This is Ireland, which only borders the UK. This flag here is Brunei, I believe, and I'm actually struggling. I think it's, out of all these countries, obviously it's Asia. I think we're looking at Malaysia here, which was right. This flag here is Monaco. I'm guessing because Monaco is only surrounded by France. And then we have Denmark, which only borders Germany. This is Papua New Guinea, which must only border Indonesia, which is an interesting thing that I didn't know, but there we go. This is Haiti, and that borders the Dominican Republic, I believe. So there we are. Canada, we quite famously know, borders the USA. We have South Korea, which will only border North Korea, which is here. This is the Vatican City, which is sort of landlocked in the middle of Italy. And we have Portugal, which is a very famous border of Spain. And this is Lesotho, which is actually a landlocked country in the middle of South Africa, although saying that, it might not actually be landlocked. You can check that yourself, but yeah, that's in South Africa. And then finally, we have Bahrain, Qatar, my apologies, which is bordering Saudi Arabia, with the sword pointing to the left. So there we go, and that's the final quiz of today. That was good fun. That's it for today. Thank you very much for watching. I've enjoyed those quizzes, and if you want to see this again, then please drop a like on the video and subscribe, and I will see you again soon.